excuse me, 𝐷𝑂𝐸𝑆 excuse me, sorry, I had to clear my throat, which is so things can transpire. We hashtag the purposes of the 13th because we have from the magician energy 1, the Empress energy 3, the Death card 13th, and we also have the Emperor energy 4, because 1 + 3 = 4. So those are the, as far as tarot, those are the energies that are in play today. So with that being said, today being the 13th, we're energetically, like internally, the astral realms, the celestial realms upon this terrestrial realms and the underworlds, our subconscious, is all about having an understanding of our subconscious realms, because the high priestess is there. And all of those of you who know what the high priestess cards represents, the high priestess is pretty much like the guardianess, as to put it simply, like the guardianess between both realms. And she has scrolls, knowledge about balance. But in order to cross over into the other realms, or aka merger those realms, Death card energy, you have to have an understanding of yourself first from an energetic perspective. That's what I see when the 13th comes around, partially what I see, because I look at energy, life, our physicality in so many different ways. So, it's also about, okay, your intercommunication between what you consciously know, meaning the things that are in the light, what you obviously acknowledge about yourself as far as the areas that are healthy and the areas that are unhealthy, and what you consciously acknowledge and observe from a conscious perspective, meaning from a physical perspective of what happened, how you got there, and what needs to be done. But because the Empress is here and stuff, I said high priestess because sorry friends, it just dawned on me that I'm talking about, I brought up the high priestess, but today's the 13th. So it's not the high priestess, it's the Empress. But the Empress is divine feminine energy. And I guess I'm brought up, okay, I see it now. Okay, thank you. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, Asha. Okay, so I see it now. Okay. Sorry for the confusion, friends. I brought up the high priestess first and foremost and said what I said because of the simple fact that the 13th is all about creations. You cannot, in the death card represents so many things. It could be you creating actual things that feels like it's internally is hope this is not a trigger word, but it's internally killing your energy, because it's depleting you. It's depleting you of your energy, of your mental energy, of your emotional energy, having you vibe low, having you unbalanced, operating unhealthily, and you're continuing to create it. So the death card to some today, the being the 13th, it could be asking you, what are you creating? Because do you have a true understanding of High Priestess, of your inner knowledge, of your from a higher perspective in a lower perspective? Are you allowing yourself to connect with and within yourself in a harmonious vibration, a harmonious way, and to create that understanding, to truly know who you are, what you're going through physically as well as internally, aka energetically, so that way you can transform and transpire and transmit and translate all the things that you need to in order to come out of this cycle, out of this phase, to kill the, I'm hearing to kill the mother effing energies that is taking you. Rather take it as it resonates, don't do it literally. I don't know why I was told to say that, but of course don't do it literally, but meaning like separate yourselves. Know who you are, the position you're in, as far as your point, your aspect, your perspectives, your discernment, how you discern, how you understand. Are you limiting yourself or are you allowing yourself to expand? What is your life reflecting back to you that you need to move forward from in a way, or at least distance yourself enough so that way you can grow and you can, I keep hearing the word transpire, because things, it's reciprocity is always a way to opportunity. We're always looking for reciprocity. That's what I'm seeing. Like, we're always looking for reciprocity, equal give and take, without even realizing what we're energetically sending out in order to transcend from those unhealthy aspects, shed ourselves of those unhealthy aspects and those unhealthy ways and skills and just overall vibration, meaning like how we our paradigms, how our patterns, our unhealthy patterns, our paradigms within us, that is of us, that's what I see when, with this death card, friend. Today's energy is asking you to really take a look at what it is you're creating, because we have the Magician and we have the Empress in play. Together, you could either be creating more hardships that will deplete you and slowly, energetically take your energy. And when your essence is taken from you and you're not equally filling yourself up, just like with food. Like if somebody does not constantly take in the nutrients that they need and stuff in order to survive physically, your body, of course, depletes in some type of way, shape, or form, and you become unhealthy. So the 13th is all about, okay, look at what's dying around you and within you. Is it one that will make you more productive, or is it one that's taken away from you? Because the dates, they're stepping stones. The energy just builds up and builds up and builds up. Even when we're in the waning moon phase, it's building up. It's building up, because now we're not just building on top, which is the waxing phase and stuff in the physical realms. We're building the waning moon phases. We're building below in the internal, where the parts of us that nobody sees, and a lot of us, we don't even see ourselves. Blessed. It depends on how much you are aligned with yourself. And even those of us who are aligned and stuff, we still have work to do, all the time, especially those who get it and know of it and stuff. Your job is not done ever. Even those who are not aware, once you tap in and start to become aware and you expand your consciousness of the subconscious, You're supposed to keep working. Because we're energetic beings. We have a soul. We're not meant to just stay in one place in our life, energetically, like, okay, you learn this and that's it. It's in stone. You're not gonna know. Your beliefs, it's okay if your beliefs change. It's okay if you change. It's okay if you switch up. That's what you're supposed to do. When you don't, then, and you don't transcend death card, then, and ascend and stuff, and you're going to keep getting the same reciprocity that you created. That's what the death card, the death card, the 13th overall means to me. And especially with the Emperor energy being the underlining energy, because the Emperor is all about being a leader within your life. A true Emperor, meaning your masculine energy. Your masculine energy, meaning the actions that you take, that you put out there, that is a reflection of your inner understanding of your divine feminine, your Empress energy. And that's what creates your stability. So what type of leader are you? Or what type of leader are you transpiring and striving to be within yourself, first and foremost? Because when you do it within yourself, then you're going to do it within your life. Pull from the top, Kali Ma. Blue Tara. Chaos will give way to the higher order of love. Let there be peace in your heart as Blue Tara looks to her right, gazing toward the future. She sees a vision of your peaceful, protected, and authentically expressive future. You have every right to feel hopeful, happy, and secure in the destiny now unfolding to you. Yeah. Okay, I'm hearing Kali Ma again. And then tarot. Okay, yeah, so, and then self-love. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing 1212 on my timer. For those of you who needed to hear that. 1212, 1 and 2, Magician and High Priestess energy. Having that understanding of your internal worlds. So that way you know what you're creating. The type of reciprocity you're aligning with is what I'm hearing. The type of reciprocity that you're being blessed with. So when you hit those hard times and stuff, no, it's not because you did something wrong. It's just because of the contracts. The solar contracts that we sign. Take it. Okay, I'm hearing don't take it. Ooh. This could be a message. Double masculine energy. You taking that internal, I am going to read the image because this is what I see right now. You taking that internal initiative, that internal actions to trigger and work with your inner feminine, your inner divine feminine, your inner understanding of your subconsciousness, of your contract, of your memories, of your past life thus far in this lifetime. Ergo, you'll be understanding all your past lives, because at the end of the day, our souls decide to incarnate in the physical. Now pull from the top. Oh, this is in reverse. Okay, our souls decide to incarnate and take the bottom. Okay, our souls decide to incarnate in the physical because there is still work to be done, as we always have been taught in some type of way, shape, or form. It's always work to be done because there are contracts that are unhealthy. This world is not working the way it's supposed to be working and stuff. Nobody's vibrating the way they're supposed to at a consistent and constant frequency and vibration. This world has too much chaos in it and stuff. And it's like, at the end of the day, nothing stays the same. It's going to have to change. And it's and right now we're in the signs of the times where it's like, okay, which side of the fence do you choose? Do you choose to continue to operate in a consciousness that's limited or a consciousness that's expansive? And there's only one way to do it. Bless. Okay, so we have this Kali Ma card that came out in reverse, and it says, held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates peace, certainty, and beauty. Her grace melts frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into effortless attraction. Kali Ma is the golden pathway of divine protection and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. Remember, I was talking about reciprocity. What type of reciprocity blessings are you aligning with, friends? Excuse me. You are swiftly approaching sacred fruition, but it came out in reverse. A predestined series of events is due to occur according to divine timing. This has been orchestrated at a higher level to integrate the paths of people with whom you have soul contracts in this lifetime. Trust in the doors that close just as much in the doors that open for you as a result. Yeah, so you like I said, the only way you can move out of these contracts, out of these unhealthy ways, I was told to pull tarot, is by acknowledging yourself as from a higher perspective, acknowledging your soul, acknowledging your purpose, because a lot of us are still operating in just the physical. Even the most spiritual people, you're still operating in the physical because, I mean, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but it's you're still limiting yourself, because at the end of the day, if anybody was really truly operating from their soul level the way we supposed to, don't take that. That's too many. Then think about that one person, because it only takes one. That one person who is truly operating, if somebody was truly operating from their soul level, their highest vibration, they would activate that gamma brainwave frequency and pew, 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 all those dormant energies, skills, and characteristics, Queen of Pentacles, that we you hear about and stuff that you've learned in the Bible or whatever culture you grew up in, and you know, where as far as your religions, your beliefs, your belief systems, fairy tale stories, I'm hearing Disney stories you believed in, all of that stuff will be activated in the physical. Therefore, your health will be well. Why? Because you're operating at your highest frequency. It reminds me, this right now, this Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, merging your inner subconscious realm into your conscious realm, bettering your health and your money, your abundance. And that's just not just physically your money. When I think of money, I think of, in the Pentacles card, I think of just your transaction. Like, money is an exchange is a result of energy. So it's a transaction exchange. So if you are aligning with the right reciprocity frequencies for you in your current lifetime, for where you are at right now, that means you're creating more high vibrational experiences, right? So therefore, you're going to merger your mind, meaning your internal world, your mental energy on what you create and what you limit yourself to creating, aka your High Priestess energy, which will let you know, your Empress energy as well, which will let you know, hey, okay, they're ready to transcend. They're ready to bring all those amazing thoughts, ideas, skill sets, all of that they know they can do, that they have the confidence to do, friend, that you have the confidence to do, down here into the internal, I'm hearing down here into the internal physical realms. Grace. Grace to me is an acronym that I was told by my higher self. Grace means God's evolution. No, God's race. Wait, grace, God's race, ascension, of its evolution creations. Wait a second. Okay. Because it came to me. I had to stop the video to go and look. Okay, so grace to me is God is God, race, aligning evolution creations. That's what it means to me. And I'm like, race, but when you think of a race, you typically think like a race car, horse race, dog race, stuff like that. But I was pulled to look up the word race. And race in noun form means a strong or rapid narrow channel of water, like sea or canal type thing and stuff. And it made me think of the womb. And this is all coming to, because think about the death card. The death card is all about death and rebirth and stuff. So right now, the energy is pushing us. We're internally being pushed to stop doing certain things that's unhealthy, that's hurtful to us on this day. By utilizing the most highest knowledgeable part of you. That's the only way you can do it. So that way you can transcend and ascend simultaneously. I'm hearing all at the same damn time. That's what I just heard. That's what the energy as far as the 13th. When I look at today, that's what the surrounding energy is. Pull from the top. Yeah. Okay, so this came out sideways, and it's facing to the right, which is our north node, our future, our possibilities, that you could choose to align to or not. But it says, don't ignore the fact that you're the side piece when mailing side piece when something with a married person. I'm sorry, this is yellow and with the background. If y'all could see, I could barely see. I know y'all can't really see with this. It looked like mailing. I never could tell what this word is. But pretty much, friend, it's saying don't ignore the fact that you're the side piece when, I'm just going to say dealing. But that's not what it is. Dealing with a married person. You're not going to win playing this game. Even if you get them. Expect the same game to be played on you. Got it? So this to me, by it coming out sideways and some of these cards coming out reverse and stuff, and stuff, it's like an energy of, for those who resonate with this, with the tarot and oracle messages, it's like, okay, you're blocking yourself, but remember that because you're going against the grain of what you were intended to do, because you're using other people's knowledge, other people's conscious perspective. Not saying that you can't like go and seek advice from anybody else or whatever, but we were not created to be codependent people, beings. We're not created. We are multi-dimensional beings. We have a soul. We have a lot of built-in knowledge inside of us that we have 100% access to if you allow yourself to dive deep in the waters, gracefully and work through it the way you need to and supposed to, in order to actually not fall for the trickery. Because at the end of the day, everybody has an agenda. in the physical as well as in the ethers, in the spiritual, in energy, energetically. We all have an agenda to win at something. Sometimes it get misconstrued in other people's thoughts, aka consciousness, that was brought into the light. They'll put that out there, and not saying you can't or shouldn't listen to everybody, but you got to listen to yourself first and foremost, and allow your higher self to navigate you through where it is, who to listen to, when to listen to, how much of it you should listen to. And that'll help you, because we all win in some aspect of our lives. We all have accomplished something in some aspect of our lives that would be admired by anybody and everybody. We're all winners. Even those who hit rock bottom and they have nothing to their name, they're still a winner because they're still here physically and they still have an agenda to complete. Even though their life might look effed up from the bottom up, they still have an agenda to complete and stuff. So they're not done yet. They just got to see it for themselves, much like all of us do in some way, shape, or form. It's just that you probably are in a better position than they are. Bless, but, and I'm also getting the message. That's why you can't knock anybody or judge anybody and stuff. You got to love everybody equally, because at the end of the day, that's just because soul contracts. We have no control over it like that, but we do have control over how we navigate through them, aka how you navigate through life to live the best life that you can live. No matter the lows and even the highs, it's all about finding that balance, so that way you can keep moving up, leveling up. So that way life gets easier, because that's just a reflection to show that you have obtained peace and a healthy vibration between your healthy and unhealthy side of you, your dark and your light side of you, your divine feminine and divine masculine. You're listening to your higher self while in these lower energies, these lower realms, these physical realms where our vision is limited. And we won't allow ourselves to be limited, because now we know we have a higher purpose, and we can obtain a higher perspective to look down and really see what's going on. So that way we could avoid the blockages, avoid the challenges and stuff. Because when you start operating at your highest vibration, you won't even feel that. And when it does try to hit you and stuff, it won't phase you. So that's the 717 on the timer for those who might need to hear that. But that's the message of the 13th, friend. I hope that helped you to vibe high today. I hope that gives you some more clarity as far as finding your soul's vibe, so you can navigate through life a lot smoother and healthier than the day before, yesterday, whatever, If you like my content, friend, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, aka friend button, so the next time I come to spill the energetic tea about the astrology prophecies and things like that, you won't miss my call, baby. Also, so we can meet up with more friends like us who's really trying to win and stuff in life, in their own way, take the messages as they resonate to you. Bless. But I will see. Remember to be patient. Oh, that's what I forgot. I was like, what else? Before we leave, always remember to be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. And just work. Just continue to work to love yourself unconditionally. Because at the end of the day, this is your life. You are the creator and co-creator, the main one. You say what goes and what does not go, for the most part and stuff. So just remember to be patient with yourself. Everything happens for a reason. There is no such thing as coincidences. It's synchronicities, definitely, and stuff. But it's all to help us learn more about ourselves, our higher selves, our soul contracts. So that way we could do our part, not just in the physical realms as far as having a good life, but also from an energetic, from the celestial realms, the higher realms, from our solar perspective, so that way we could do what we supposed to do, and to help do our part in bringing peace and harmony into this world. Ashe, so know it be. All right, that's all I have. Peace, love, and bliss, and I will see you in the astral realms or in the next video. Bye.